The highly anticipated Bleach Super Stage Red panel at Jump Festa 2026 just happened, and we're about to find out everything that was revealed at the event. This is literally the biggest day for Bleach news in over a year since the end of Core 3 of the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime. After a long stretch of Bleach drought, we have been speculating what will be revealed at this year's Bleach panel. Leading up to the event, it became clearer that we will be getting a new trailer for the final season of the anime, a new key visual, and possibly a release date for when the anime will be airing in 2026. So we've waited long enough, let's dive into every single Bleach reveal that was made at this year's Jump Festa. So every year we have this big banner with all of the different Jump characters outside of the Jump Festa event. You can see Ichigo there towards the center left of the image. He's got quite a big presence on the poster. During the first few days of Jump Festa, we were getting comments from the anime staff as the director states that the way that Bleach scenes appear in the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime, they were constructed and adapted and developed from Taguchi's previous work Akudama Drive. Then there were the Bleach Fortnite reveals as Ichigo, Rukia, Uryu and Orihime were announced to be arriving in Fortnite. We also had all of these different add-ons and skins that you can buy for the characters, like Ichigo's Vastolore form, Rukia's Bankai, and they also revealed this complete trailer for Bleach appearing within Fortnite. As you can see, all of the 4 characters will be appearing. Towards the end of the trailer, we get this BMW sports car, which I'm guessing is going to be in the game too, and it seems like that car is an actual car that they have created here. They're promoting it. So yeah, this was pretty much everything that was revealed before the big Bleach panel at Jump Festa. Our expectations were really high, especially since they revealed that we're definitely going to be getting a trailer at this event. So we were expecting a trailer, key visuals, a message from Kubo, and even messages from the anime staff, and a release date announcement. So here's everything that was revealed at the Bleach Super Stage Red panel. The Bleach panel was presented by the voice actors for Ichigo, Uryu, Orihime, and Chad. So they started off the panel with a live dubbing performance recreating some of their characters' most iconic moments. This did go on for a while, for like more than half of the duration of the 30-minute panel. It was cool nonetheless to hear the voice actors share their thoughts on a few iconic moments in the series, like where Orihime says that she would consistently fall in love with Ichigo even if she lived 5 different lives. We were then shown the all-new trailer for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War Core 4, the final season. So it begins with these scenes from the Soul Society arc as we get the characters speaking about iconic moments from the past, and the focus seems to be on Ichigo, Uryu, Chad, Orihime, and Ganju. And again, it's the footprints of the brave, that iconic footprint that we see in the final chapter of Bleach. And there are those footprints again, and this is taken from Bleach Opening 1, and we can see all of these iconic locations from previous Bleach story arcs. The footprints moving forward as the story progresses through the Arrancar arc Hueco Mundo. Again, all of this recap is really tense. The characters are speaking iconic phrases from the past, the landscapes are changing, as we then get the iconic moments from the past 3 cores of the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime, as then the moon is eclipsed and we get to Varvelt. There's the Almighty being activated, Bleach final season, Ichigo and the others running up, Ganju, Chad, Uryu, Hashward pointing his sword at Uryu. Again, Ichigo and Orihime confronting Yhwach. Ichigo's Horn of Salvation form looks incredible. They're the Calamity. Our conversation is over. It was fun. Now then, shall we fight Ichigo? So July 2026, yeah, 1000-Year Blood War final part. Yeah, that was an impactful short trailer there. We had a bit of recap and then some glimpses of Core 4 along with a release date, so you can see that the trailer focuses on scenes with Hashward, Yhwach, Ichigo, Orihime, Ganju, Chad, and Uryu. I mean, this one scene here is really interesting. It all but confirms that Hashward versus Uryu is going to be expanded upon, with Hashward towering over Uryu with his blade pointed into his eye. Yeah, I will have a complete trailer breakdown releasing after this video, so go and check that out. But for now, let's go on to the next major reveal that was made at the Bleach panel. So here we have an all-new key visual drawn by Tight Kubo himself, and again there's a massive focus on Ichigo, Orihime, Chad, Ganju, and Uryu. It has the release date on the bottom, July 2026. So at the top there is a phrase or a poem that was made up by Kubo himself. So it's that Japanese text above Bleach 1000 Year Blood War that says "to those who were once called calamities." So it's literally this highlighted text here, and this word here is wazawai, which carries a heavy sense of catastrophe, curse, or great misfortune. So this entire phrase that Kubo came up with has an air of ominous mystery. So yeah, at the top there, "to those who were once called calamities." And it fits perfectly with the title for Core 4 called The Calamity. So following this, we have the reveal of Bleach the Stories, the TV animation. So this is a special feature that's beginning on the 21st of December, and it's going to be happening all the way up until June to July when Core 4 is going to air. So they're going to be revisiting the history of the Bleach series from the very beginning. They'll be going arc by arc. It's going to be free and available on streaming platforms. There'll be past opening and ending footage, cast interview videos with the accompanying story arcs, and so much more as you revisit the entire Bleach story leading up to the final season of the anime. So yeah, it's a rebroadcast of the old Bleach anime in a streamlined manner in anticipation for Core 4. A lot of people were thinking that this was a new anime reboot, but it isn't. It's just an easy way for people to catch up with the story in preparation for Core 4. So yeah, you've got the schedule of all of the different story arcs there. So firstly, there's the Substitute Shinigami arc from December 21st to February 14th, the Soul Society arc from February to March, the Aranka arc from March to May, the Fullbring arc from May to June, and then they'll be airing the past cores of the 1000 Year Blood War arc from June onwards until the airing of Core 4. And from this, you can assume that Core 4 is probably going to be releasing in mid-July of 2026. So yeah, it's a rewatch retrospective campaign. It's not a Bleach anime reboot or anything like that. It's just the old anime streamlined as a promotional project. Following this, we had news about Kubo's official fan club, Club Outside, is going to be continuing for its 6th year in 2026. In some pretty huge news, we're going to be getting an all-new Bleach light novel by Ryogo Narita called Don't Bleach My Fist, and it's based on this Bleach high school image here, and we've seen all of these different high school arts in the past, especially during April Fools. So yeah, we're finally going to be getting a light novel centered around the Bleach characters attending high school, getting into fights. Yeah, it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. I think Kubo's been working very closely with Narita to work on this Bleach alternative reality high school project. So it's great that we're going to be getting a light novel. Now following this, there was the announcement of an all-new mobile game called Bleach Mirrors High, which is releasing in 2026 summer. Now can we assume that this is tied to the Don't Bleach My Fist light novel, or it could be something entirely different? Not much information was revealed aside from a summer 2026 release. Now after this, we were greeted by Kubo himself in a special video message. So he speaks about how we are almost finishing the 1000 Year Blood War arc anime, and he is involved very closely with it. He understands that fans have a lot of expectations for the final season. From next July, the final core will be airing, as he tells everybody to please look forward to it. And he also says Mirror High has been announced, so his comments are more tied to Bleach Mirrors High. He says for this project he's been involved from the very first meeting, and he worked on the title, scenario, and character designs. As for the character designs, he got so excited working on them, he ended up doing more than what was requested. As for the logo design, he wanted to come up with something that resembles his style, so he made it simple but yet something that would leave an impression the moment that you see it. He also took part in the recording sessions for the game, so the characters turned out just as he imagined, and the story is partly related to the main scenario of the Bleach comics, so he hopes that everybody looks forward to it. So again, it seems like Bleach Mirrors High is going to be tied to the Don't Bleach My Fist light novel, or that alternative high school Bleach reality. Also, as a part of the TV animation Bleach the Stories, Kubo's past illustrations are being newly redrawn in a modern anime style, connecting Ichigo's visuals from each era as a part of the special project Bleach the Stories. So this is the official announcement from Kubo's Twitter page. So a new Bleach novel by Ryogo Narita called Don't Bleach My Fist will be released. Members of Club Outside will get a special preview ahead of its publication. Yeah, here are the highlights from this year's Jump Festa, as that pretty much wrapped up the Bleach panel. So Bleach Core 4 is releasing in July 2026. We've got a new Bleach mobile game called Bleach Mirrors High in summer of 2026, which Kubo worked very closely on, and then a Bleach light novel, Don't Bleach My Fist by Ryogo Narita. Then at the end of the panel, the voice voice actor said please wait for July 2026 for even more information, as they asked fans to look forward to it, and the stage ended with everyone shouting Bankai, and yeah, that was the big Bleach panel at Jump Festa. Again, people are going absolutely insane. I think some of the key things to take away is the poem or phrase that Kubo wrote for the top of the key visual, to those who were once called calamities, and with the trailer that matches this ominous phrase, with a look back into all of the past arcs, the character speaking the iconic quotes. As we slowly build up towards the final season, it is incredibly cinematic, as this entire final season has a massive air of dread, as this is the moment where all hope seems lost. Yuhobak is about to destroy all of the realities, and the marketing for the final season of the 1000-Year Blood War arc anime is perfectly capturing this energy. Also, a special Twitter page was created for the Bleach Mirror's High new smartphone game project, which is launching in summer 2026, so go and give that page a follow for the latest information on this game that Kubo has been working very closely on. But yeah, for now, this is everything that I have from the Jump Festa Bleach panel, but do stick around to the channel and subscribe, because in a few hours I'll be dropping my complete trailer breakdown for the new Call 4 trailer that we got today. But yeah, thanks for making it to the end of this video. Let me know all of your thoughts about all of this new Bleach information. Bleach fans are eating so well in 2026, and I feel like this is just the beginning of even more Bleach news and information that we're going to be getting in next year, as we're celebrating the 25th anniversary in 2026. Yeah, continue the discussion in the comments, let me know all of your thoughts, and thanks for making it to the end of this one, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.
A massive thank you goes out to all of my amazing Patreon supporters for helping to make this video possible. If you also want to support the channel and see your name in the end of my videos, then check out my Patreon, which has loads of perks like early video access and so much more. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video, and whatever you contribute will mean a lot to me.